Hi Cancer, welcome to JilleTarot. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to do your general reading for March 2024, and this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and it's not going to resonate with everyone, so let your intuition guide you to what feels meaningful for you. And if this resonates, if you like this reading, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. So let's see what the main energy is for March for Cancer. We're getting blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. All right, so are you playing the blame game this month, Cancer? What do you need to accept? Whoa, we have the Lovers coming out, so we're taking it. So we have the big message here is blame. Accepting responsibility for your well-being. It does feel like it's in your connections, in your love connections. There's some kind of blame game going on, but it is about in a connection you need to make. There's a big choice you're facing about blame and accepting responsibility for your own well-being. Ultimately, we're all responsible for our own well-being, but we do have the Lovers coming in, and this can be just about a big choice, but it feels like this is more about a deep spiritual connection that you're in, and you're blaming your partner for something possibly that's kind of disrupting the harmony. If you take responsibility for your own well-being, it does feel like it brings harmony back into this relationship. It is about value alignment and, being open and honest in this connection. So let's get the details here. We're getting the Empress, the Two of Wands, the Three of Hearts, and the Five of Wands, the Hierophant, the Hanged Man, and the Page of Pentacles. So Cancer, are you blaming your partner for something? Are you blaming your partner for the state of your possible depression, low energy, heartache energy, and not accepting responsibility for your well-being? Because we do have your energy. There's a deep spiritual connection here with the Lovers card, and it is about harmony in relationships, but it is also about open communication and honesty, and when that brings more deep love into the situation. But it feels like in this blame game, there's a lack of communication, a lack of honesty. It feels like on your part, because you're blaming them for something and you're not accepting responsibility for your own well-being. And that's affecting your connection here. We do have the Empress coming in, and this is about abundance and growth. And it feels like you can't enjoy this Empress energy if you're playing the blame game and not taking responsibility for your own well-being, because we have heartache and sadness, possibly some depression here with this Three of Swords, and crisis and conflict. So as you're blaming your partner for something and you're not taking responsibility for your own well-being, it just causes a lot of heartache and sorrow and a lot of conflict and crisis in your connection. But it is about tapping into the energy of this Empress, where it is about gratitude for creation, gratitude for your connection. It is about the energy of creating what you want in your relationship and creating well-being in yourself. What is it going to take to actually allow you to take responsibility and learn to bring more nurturing energy to your well-being? And from that energy, this Empress energy, you can then start to pre-plan and look towards the future, make decisions about the future. But it feels like if you're in this heartache, this depression, this sorrow, whatever this Three of Swords is for you, and this crisis and conflict, instability, it causes a lot of instability in your relationship. And then we're circled back around to the blame game. So work through this process. There is the ability to pre-plan and make decisions about the future, but you don't want to do it if you're in these two energies right here. You want to plan and make decisions about the future from this beautiful, grounded, stable Empress energy. Because the Empress is about creation and abundance, and that's where you want to plan from. But you need to work through these two issues before you can actually do that. And so how can you move through this with more grace and ease? Have faith and actually, tap into some spiritual wisdom when it comes to your well-being on look inside yourself for the answers to what's creating these two energies here, with the Three and the Five. The Three of Swords and the Five of Wands, because the Hierophant can be about have faith that you have a strong connection, and it's actually about some spiritual wisdom, and some lessons that you're learning about accepting blame and taking responsibility for your own well-being, that your partner can't be responsible for that. Only you can be responsible for that. So have faith in yourself that you can do that. And, have faith that you're learning the lessons, faith that you can work through this. and by taking responsibility for your own well-being actually allows you this clear open communication and honesty in your connection and strengthens your bond even more. It is a deep spiritual connection that you're in. And with the Hierophant, have faith in that connection. And so it might just be about talking through, instead of blaming, talking through how you're feeling, talking through your sorrow, your sadness, your heartache, your conflict, your crisis, your insecurities, possibly whatever it is you're doing battle with. Open communication with your partner can then put the responsibility of your well-being back onto you, and have faith that you've learned the lessons that are needed from this situation. And having faith actually can help you move through this. Have faith that you can work through this issue, no matter what it is. You can work on your well-being, and having faith in that is how you actually can move through this with more grace, more ease. And what's the lesson you're learning here? The big lesson is, wow, take a pause, take a step back. This is about surrendering the blame. Let the blame go. And as you let that go and surrender and take a time out, there is a brand new perspective and new wisdom available. That's the big lesson here. You're on the verge of this spiritual awakening when it comes to responsibility for your own well-being. And it is about taking a pause and allowing the lesson to integrate into your system here with this Hangman, so that you can surrender the blame. And then what gives you hope? This new fresh energy. You've learned the lesson here, because there is new lessons here. And this is about learning to build your resources and take care of your material world. But it is about a fresh start, new lessons, being receptive and open-hearted going forward. And it is about, it brings more stability, more security to your world here with this Page of Pentacles. And that's the blessing. As you see this new fresh energy, when it comes to your physical world, come into your relationship also at the same time, that gives you a lot of hope. So we do have Gemini energy here with the Lovers. We do have Taurus energy. And it feels like those two people can help you work through this. They can lend you support, as you're starting to accept this responsibility for your well-being. So, use your support system as needed. We have more heavy in the Taurus energy here because we have the Page of Pentacles. So it could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn that's here to lend you support. So take advantage of that. Or that could be who you're in connection with at this time in regards to this reading. So it looks very nice. Let's get some medicine. What's the best medicine in this moment? We're getting surrendering to the journey, release control, back to this Hangman energy. It feels like your lack of control of a situation is what's caused you to play the blame game. And this control over a situation where maybe you don't have any control is causing you to blame your partner for things because you don't have control. It feels like you want control of a situation that is really uncontrollable. But we have surrendering to the journey, release control, that's going to help you release the blame and accept responsibility for your well-being and strengthen this bond and this connection this month. So just remember, surrender to the journey, Cancer, and release control. And that brings a new perspective, new faith, new strengthening of the bond in your connection. And so that you can move forward on this journey that you're embarking on. So I hope this was helpful. And until next time, wishing you lots of love and many blessings.